Imagine you're part of an elite club of wealthy people who like to hide their money away from the taxman in tax havens. Many of the club's members, people like Nigel Farage, Jacob Rees-Mogg, Aaron Banks, have huge personal fortunes, which they like to hide away in offshore accounts. Now let's assume that the UK is part of a group of nations that plans to crack down on this sort of tax avoidance. In fact, let's not just assume it. Let's acknowledge the fact that the European Union is doing just that. The European Union is committed to clamping down on tax havens so that the rich pay their fair share, meaning that public services like education, the NHS, and things like pensions and sickness benefits can be properly funded and so available to the less fortunate, the less well-off than the likes of Jacob Rees-Mogg. Not surprisingly, you and your little group of fat cats would much prefer it if the UK was somehow exempt from this new legislation on tax havens. To achieve that, they need to persuade a majority of working people to abandon the international organisation that's kept this country afloat and kept them safe, protected their rights for 40 years. Obviously, the plebs won't support your cause if you tell them what it's really all about. After all, why shouldn't you pay your fair share of tax while other taxpayers are struggling to make ends meet? Why should working people help you to cheat them out of the services they deserve? What if the members of your club control the media? There's no way this cabal of the filthy rich would tell the truth. Not if they want to get their way. So imagine it was you trying to persuade working people to leave the organisation that has protected them and their rights for so long. What would you say to them? What lies would you come up with to persuade them to leave the European Union? What lies did they actually tell? Why would anyone believe them?